Welcome, yogis. My name is Leslie. This is our Vinyasa Free Flow. We're gonna begin our practice today on your belly, so make your way there. Find a comfortable resting position just to begin your practice. Maybe rest your right ear on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Turn your left ear on the mat. Take a slow deep breath through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Take one more inhale through your nose. And exhale, close your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Take a moment to close your eyes, to begin to tune in, to observe, especially to observe how your body raises as you inhale and how it lowers down as you exhale. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Press onto your hands and knees. Find your tabletop. Your shoulders right above your wrist. Your hips right above your knees. If your eyes are closed, keep them closed at least for a few more breaths and for a few more movements. In your next inhale, drop your belly down. We're taking cow pose, so lift your chin. Feel how your spine curves. Send your shoulders back. Lift your tailbone. Feel this move. Exhale, round up your spine, tucking your chin closer to your chest. And inhale, found your cow pose again. Drop your belly, lift your chin. Exhale, cat pose. Round up your spine. Really press into your fingers, your hands. Take one more of each. Cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. We're going to create our first sequence. We're going to link movement with your breath. So don't rush. Move with intention. So from your hands and knees, exhale, push your hips back and up to downward facing dog. Maybe pedal your feet, come high into your toes, move your head from side to side. Let's move pretty slow at the beginning so you can get the whole sequence, and you can also pay attention on the poses and how they feel in your own body. You can choose what poses are beneficial to your body, to your mind, to your practice. Inhale, walk your feet to the front of your mat. Bring your feet together and lift halfway up. Lengthen your spine. If your eyes are open, go ahead and gaze forward. Press your hands either to the floor, to your shins. Feel the extension on your back and your hamstrings. Exhale, forward fold. Your fingers come all the way down to your mat. So maybe you need to bend your knees and release some tension on your legs. Don't force anything. Move slow. Inhale, lift your arms out around and up. Lengthen your spine, bring your palms together, look up. Exhale, bend your arms about 90 degrees. Engage your back and flex your glutes. We're going to bend. So bend, open your arms, shoulders back, chest forward. Push your hips forward. We're gonna call this cactus pose or cactus arms. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stand tall again, reach high. And exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, bend your knees, bring your chest towards your thighs. Stay here for just one breath. Press onto your feet. And inhale, send your arms forward and up on Utkatasana or Fierce Pose. Look up. If you look over your knees, make sure you can see your toes. So sit low, bring your hips lower. Maybe micro bend your elbows here, not putting too much tension on your shoulders. Inhale, palms together. Bring them closer to your chest. Press onto your right foot. And exhale, step your left leg behind you. Now keep your heel, your back heel up. Inhale, keep your torso forward and your palms touching. Just find crescent lunge. So your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight, and your hips are low. Tilt your hips forward, open up your chest, keep looking forward. Exhale, lower your back heel down. And then on your next inhale, send your arms forward and up. This is Warrior A. Look up. Your shoulders away from your ears. Relax in this pose. But keep that engagement on your legs. Exhale, open up your arms to a T. Your right arm in front of you, your left arm behind you. This is Warrior B. Look forward towards your right fingers. Feel strong in this pose. Get a little bit lower, bend your right knee a little bit deeper. Make sure your right knee is above your heel. And if you look over your knee, just push it a little bit outwards so you can see your big toe. Inhale, step forward on Utkatasana. Sit your hips low, arms up. And exhale, lift both heels off the floor and fly your arms back to airplane arms. You're still in Utkatasana, but now your heels are higher, your arms are behind you, and you're engaging your belly, your lower belly, especially your shoulders are back, chest forward, look up. Inhale, lower your heels, your palms touching towards your chest. And that's your sequence. So we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So exhale, step your right left behind you in crescent lunge with your palms together. Your back heel is higher. Your left knee is bent. Keep holding here. Shoulders back. Your right hip is facing forward. And inhale, take your Warrior A. Lower your back heel down, your palms still together. And then move your arms forward and up. Look up. Feel this pose on the left side. Exhale, Warrior B. Your left arm is in front of you, right arm behind you. Shoulders are strong, belly in. Bend deeply on your left leg. Remember to keep your left knee above your heel. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold forward and down. Nicely done. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward. And get ready to come all the way up with an inhale. Send your arms out, around and up, palms together, look up. And exhale, cactus arms. Bend your elbows, hips forward, chest open. Drop your head back. Feel that motion in your back. Inhale, stand tall, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and bend your knees. Inhale, lift both arms on Utkatasana. Lower your hips, engage your legs. Press onto your heels. Make sure you can see your big toes. Exhale, come high onto your toes, your arms by your side, palms down. Nicely down, lower your heels down. This is your third round, so let's take the sequence a little faster and link your poses with your breath. Exhale, step your left foot back on crescent lunge. Keep your hands together on your chest. Inhale, lower your back heel down, warrior 8, look up. Exhale, warrior B, open your arms to a T, bend your front knee. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Then start again. Try to keep yourself in motion for the next little bit. Start moving on your left side. Find your balance. Take deep breaths. As you move from one pose to another, make the sequence your own. Move on your own rhythm. Try to do this exact sequence a few more times. Then reevaluate how things are feeling and keep on moving. Enjoy the ride, okay? Keep going. One breath, one movement.
What's the deal with you? You say you want a man that keeps it real, then why you mad when I get real with you? You want someone to pay the bills for you, went from failing you, now I feel for you. I heard you told your friends that I'm just not your type. If that's how you really feel, then why'd you call last night? You say all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that? Look, let me guess, you wanna stay friends? Telling people that's how we been. Telling everybody, yeah, that we was barely speaking. Oh, that's kinda funny, why'd you call me every day then? It's immaturity, you going off the deep end. You just want somebody you can chill and get some drinks with. Cool, then don't hit me on the weekend. Telling me you missed the way we talked and now I listen, yeah. Why you playing with my mind, huh? Why you playing with my time, huh? Tell me we should let it go and put it all behind us. That's what I did, now you asking me what I done. I was waiting for this day, I saw it coming. I think you just like attention, trying to tell me all your problems. I got issues on my own, I ain't got time for all this drama. You told me that you don't really wanna talk, then why you calling, huh? I heard you told your friends that I'm just not your type. If that's how you really feel, then why'd you call last night? You say all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie? How you gonna lie like that? Baby, how you gonna lie? How you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie? Baby, how you gonna lie like that? No, no. How you gonna lie like that? You told your friends that I'm just not your type. Baby, how you gonna lie? That's how you really feel. Why'd you call last night? You say all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that?
And finish up your sequence. Slow down your moves. And let's learn new poses to make a new sequence. We're gonna meet on downward facing dog, that upside down V shape. Plant your hands in front of you, legs behind you, send your hips back and up. Look in between your legs, maybe towards your navel. Find movement here. We're going to move pretty slow in this sequence because it has a lot of new poses, a lot of new transitions that we haven't practiced. So pay attention, stay with me for a little bit, and then as you know, you'll have a chance to start moving on your own and explore the sequence with your own breath. So inhale, reach your right leg back and behind you on three-legged dog. Point your toes up. You know this pose, so maybe you want to find movement here. Press into your hands, open your hands wide so you can find a balance. Exhale, bend your right knee and step your right foot forward. Once you get there, your foot is right in between your hands. Lower your left knee down behind you. Untuck your toes. And inhale, keep your left hand down. Then lift your right arm up and twist to the right. You're opening your hip and your chest right here. Look up. Make sure your shoulder is stretching. Here's when it comes a new transition. Stay with me, pay attention, engage your muscles because you're going to need to engage your muscles a lot. On your next exhale, travel your left leg forward in front of your left hand. And then once you get your foot there, try to extend your leg as much as possible. Now inhale, plant both feet down and stand up to star pose. Open up your arms to a T, lower your head back, and open up your chest. Exhale, transition your left leg behind you, just in the same position that it was before you put it to the front. Okay, so keep pressing onto your right hand so you can engage your abdominal muscles and your shoulder muscles. So turn your body to the long side of your mat. Now your right knee is bent, your left leg is extended. So keep your right hand down, then lift your left arm up, look up. So try not to push your right knee with your elbow. Inhale, we're coming all the way up to inverted triangle. So strengthen your front leg and cartwheel your hands. Your right arm is up and your left arm behind your left leg. You're not pushing your left leg at all. You're just trying to slightly touch the back of your leg and your right arm is pointing up. Open the right side of your body, bend the left side of your body, look up. Exhale, find a Skandasana. Bend your right knee, lengthen your spine, make sure your left leg is straight. Find a place for your hands. Look forward. Maybe your hands want to be in front of you, maybe towards your chest, or open them to find more balance here. Inhale, let's transition to the back. So bend your left knee, extend your right leg to the side, shoulders back. Exhale, place both hands to the back of your mat, your shoulders above your wrist, your belly is in. Find your plank pose. You're facing the back of your mat. We're going to finish up on the right side, so we're combining left and right, so don't get confused here. But remember, when you're facing the back of your mat, we are going to keep moving on the left side, okay? So inhale, lower your heels to the left side. Now lift your right arm up for side plank. If you want to make it more challenging, try to lift your right leg up. Flex your toes, activate your muscles. Nicely done. Exhale, release your top leg and both hands down to the back. Now find plank pose. Come high into your toes, lean forward and bend your elbows 90 degrees for Chaturanga. Hold it there, don't drop yet. Inhale, roll over your toes, slide your upper body forward and up to upward facing dog. Legs are strong, legs are flexed, and really just keep pressing on the top of your feet. Exhale, roll over your toes and lift your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Now for sure you're facing the back of your mat. So let's move on the left side. So if you notice, we were working on the right side still, even if we were facing the back of your mat. So pay attention, begin to memorize the sequence, see what works for you so you can decide what to keep and what to leave behind. So from your downward facing dog, inhale, reach your left leg up, three-legged dog, and exhale, bend your left knee and step your foot forward. Lower your right knee down behind you. Inhale, keep your right hand down, then lift your left arm up and go ahead and twist to the left. Look up, open up your chest, your shoulders, your hips. Here's when we're gonna travel our leg forward. So exhale, your right leg comes forward in front of your right hand. Now extend your legs as much as possible. Inhale, plant both feet down and try to stand all the way up for a star pose. So open your arms to a T, lower your head back, open up your chest, keep your rib cage in and belly in. Exhale, transition your right leg behind, just the way it was before. Keep pressing onto your right hand. Inhale, your right foot is back and behind you, okay? So now turn your body to the long side of your mat. And exhale, extend on side angle. So keep your left hand down, lift your right arm up, gaze up. Remember not to push your knee too much with your elbow. Open up your shoulder. Find the sensation on this side. Pay attention if your left side is more flexible than your right side or what side is stronger than the other. This is when mindfulness begins, when we pay attention how things feel. Inhale, inverted triangle. Straighten your left leg and cartwheel your hands. Your left arm is up, your right arm behind your right leg. Now you're extending the left side of your body, your right side is bending. Exhale, Skandasana, bend your left knee, lengthen your spine. Whatever place you found for your hands on the right side, maybe try to balance your sequence and try to find the same pose here. Could be your hands in front of you towards your chest or float your arms. Now inhale, transition to the front, bend your right knee, extend your left leg to the side, shoulders back. Find your Skandasana on the right knee. Exhale, place both hands to the front of your mat to plank pose. Shoulders above your wrists, belly in, back is strong. And inhale, lower your heels to the right. Now lift your left arm up and try to lift your left leg up. If you flex your toes and activate the muscles of your legs, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to lift your leg. Exhale, release your top leg. Both hands are down in front of you. Find your plank pose again. Come high onto your toes. Lean forward and bend your elbows 90 degrees and Chaturanga. Inhale, roll over your toes, slide your upper body forward and up, and find upward facing dog. Same with the side plank. If your legs are flexed, are going to be strong enough to keep your hips higher. Shoulders back, chest forward and open, and exhale, roll over your toes and lift your hips back and up to downward facing dog. Big massage on your toes. At the beginning, that feels a little weird and your toes usually make lots of noises, but if you keep practicing, your toes are gonna be grateful that you keep doing this. One more time together. So connect, one breath, one move, okay? Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, lift your right arm up and twist to the right, revolve extended side angle pose. Exhale, left leg forward. Bring it all the way forward. Extend your leg, find that transition. It might be a little bit choppy at the beginning, but if you keep practicing, and especially on your free flow, it will come a little easier and smoother. Inhale, stand up to star pose, open your arms, look up. Exhale, transition your left leg behind you. Inhale, turn your body to the long side of your mat. Exhale, extend side angle pose, look up. Inhale, come all the way up, inverted triangle pose. Don't lock your knees, micro bend your knees. Exhale, Skandasana, bend your knee. Inhale, transition to the back of your mat on Skandasana, bend your left knee. Exhale, plank pose, facing the back. You are ready to start moving. Inhale, side plank, keep moving. Take it from here, lift your top leg. Exhale, release your top leg down. Inhale, take your vinyasa Remember that you can always find the option to lower your knees down if that feels better for you, or as you start moving on your free flow. This will reserve some energy for what comes next. Make it all the way to downward facing dog on your next exhale. And keep going. Try these moves a few times on your own. Explore the sensation, explore the challenges. Get into it. Try not to be shy when you move. If one pose or transition is too difficult, slow down, spend more time on it. Then keep moving forward. Keep yourself in continuous motion. If you're not sure what happens next, take a moment, take a breath, either change things or try to challenge your memory and your body coordination. So keep what works and leave the rest behind.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, no. Yeah, I'm sorry that I let you down. Even if we both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need a little time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, drive you up the wall when I'm working. Actually, I'm probably worse when I'm not. You don't deserve it, make you nervous cause you know I'ma break soon. Every time I do, I say something that hurts you. Acting like I'm gone, but we both in the same room. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to. And I know I make you feel like you're at the end of your road. It's when I look at you and tell you I'll be better alone. It's just a pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul, comes out the most when I feel I'm in a vulnerable place. Made a lot of mistakes, I wish I knew how to erase. When I'm afraid, might get distant and I push you away. But no matter the case, I'ma do whatever it takes. Even if both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright.
You're getting to your last few moments of the free flow. So let's see if you can add one more move that feels better with your body. And take one move away. Make it yours. Keep going, keep moving.
Before I bought you the ring, we were fighting back and forth like you were wearing a thing. Two passionate people, not afraid to say what they think. Lead a passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. You know me well, sitting on the edge of my seat, looking at life, over analyzing everything. Always depressed, trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn as me, maybe not, but you're close to it. Got a lot of issues, I'm trying to work through them. Going to therapy for you, something that's worth doing. When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments, and I know it hurts knowing that I carry this weight on my chest, making it difficult for me to open up and connect. A lot of regrets, I apologize for all of the stress. That's not what I meant to do. You know I love you to death, even if both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need time.
Begin to finish up your sequence. Slow down your movements. Find your breath. Connect with your willpower. We're gonna keep going, okay? Find your chair pose or Utkatasana. So bring your toes together. Come to the front of your mat. Bend your knees. Peek and make sure they are behind your toes. Sit lower. Send your arms forward and up. Then try to relax your shoulders, gaze up. Micro-bend your elbows to avoid creating tension on your shoulders. Open your chest, lengthen your spine. Try to keep your belly in. Bend your knees deeply. Don't feel that you have to hold still. Feel free to lower even more. Try to smile and relax your face. Here we go. Lift your heels. Come high onto your toes. Find your balance. Find your edge. Move your arms behind you on airplane wings. Palms facing down. Get your heels a little bit higher. Try to push yourself to the limit. Connect again with your willpower. You got this. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Keep lifting your heels and lowering your hips down. You got it. Woo! Exhale, release your heels down. Step your left leg behind you. Now lower your left heel down. Open your arms to a warrior bee. Shoulders are above your hips. Tucking your belly. Look towards your right fingers. Tilt your hips forward and bend your knee a little bit more. Get lower. One more move. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Now pay attention. Cross your right arm over your left arm. Wrap your arms and try to touch your palms together. This is eagle arms. At least move your arms on this direction. But don't force your shoulders. If you are unable to wrap your arms today, instead, maybe try to touch your left shoulder with your right hand and your left hand touches your right shoulder. The toughest binds build the strongest minds. So keep holding, keep breathing. You got this. Eagle arms and warrior bee. How does this feel? Lift and bend your upper body to the right side. Keep your neck long. Your elbows away from your chest. Inhale, come back to center. Unwrap your arms. Then move to the left side. Bend your left knee. Keep your right leg behind you. Your right heel is down. Open up your arms to a strong T. Your left arm is in front of you. Right arm is behind you. Gaze towards your left fingers. Hold it here. Shoulders back, belly in. Get a little bit lower. Your hips down. Knee bend. Find eagle arms. Now bring your left arm on top of your right arm. Try to wrap your hands together or take the option to hold your shoulders. Sink a little bit deeper. Take deep breaths here. Feel the burn, feel the challenge. Lengthen your spine. Send your elbows away from your chest. Then begin to lean to the left side. Keep your neck long. Gaze forward. Arms are strong. Arms are binding. The poses are just the tool. The goal of real yoga is to stay in these poses without coming out of the pose if you don't have to. You gotta just hold there and try to notice why you really want to run away from the pose.
You put your hand into my...
Inhale, come back to center. Unwrap your arms, shake your arms a little bit, and then move to the front of your mat. Keep your legs wide. Then now turn to the front of your mat. Keep your right knee bent. Your left leg is behind you. Relax your shoulders. Hold this pose for a little bit. Make sure you are bending your right knee. We're gonna bend your right and your left knee at the same time. We're gonna come down and up for 15 times. You inhale, come up, and you exhale down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's move slow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, burning, 15, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Press onto your right foot, lean forward, then lift your left leg behind you. Arms by your side, palms facing down. This is airplane pose. Look forward. Don't put too much stress on your neck. Flex your toes, your arms are strong, belly in. Your legs are shaking, your legs are burning, but your mind is stronger. Exhale, lower your foot down to meet your right foot. Nicely done. Shake your body if you need to shake your body. Now let's try everything on the left side. So bend your left knee deeply. Send your right leg all the way back. Lift your heel up. Arms forward and up. Look up. Remember to relax your shoulders. Hold here. You know what comes next. We're going to take those 15 repetitions. Bend your left knee, bend your right knee, hold your belly in. If you engage your legs, if you engage your belly, it's gonna make it a little bit easier. So inhale up, exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't lose your form. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got this. 14, 15. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nicely done. Find your airplane pose. Press into your left foot. Lean forward. Send your right leg behind you. Flex your toes. Your arms by your side. Palms facing down. Strong back. Strong glutes. You got this. Give yourself the gift to look beyond your physical practice. So make your intention more meaningful in these poses. When you want to get out of this pose, try to take one more big inhale and realize why you want to get out of this pose. Is it physical or is it a mental thing? Exhale, lower your foot down, shake your body, shake your legs, shake your arms. Beautiful yoga practice. Forward fold. Bring your toes together. Hands down to the floor. Maybe bend your knees deeply. Keep your head down. Let's slow down your heart rate. For the rest of your practice, you can keep your eyes closed. We're gonna begin our yin practice, holding poses between 2 to 3 minutes each. So press down onto your hands and knees on tabletop. Inhale, send your right leg behind you, extend it. Travel your right foot forward towards your left hand. Lower your right knee down. Slide your left leg behind you. Lengthen your spine, press onto your hands, shoulders back. Don't lower yet. Drop your head back. Feel that extension on your back and also how your hips are opening. Exhale, walk your hands forward and down, maybe lower down to your forearms. If you have a block, a blanket, a pillow, bolster, anything that you want to put in front of you, make sure you rest your forehead, your chest, your arms. Make this pose comfortable. Find a place where you can relax and release all the tension that we build through our practice.
I've always tried to control things. In the end, that's what controls me. Maybe that's why I'm controlling. I wish somebody would've told me, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. If you want love, if you want love. The older I get, I feel like I'm always trying to save time. Talking to the voices in my head that make me think twice. Telling me it doesn't mean it's wrong because it feels right. I'm scared that one day I'll wake up and wonder where the time go. Talk about the past like it's the present while I rock slow. I'll sit in the living room and laugh with kids of my own and tell them, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. I wish you would've told me. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. I wish somebody would've told. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. You gon' have to give. If you want love, if you want love, if you want love, if you want love.
Inhale, slowly press into your hands. Come all the way up. Now keep your right leg in front of you. Swing your left leg in front. We're gonna take fire locks. So what you want to do is to keep your left leg right above your right leg. So this is very uncomfortable. You can just cross your legs, making sure your right knee is underneath your left knee. And lengthen your spine. Make sure your sit bones are down on the mat. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. Depending on the flexibility on your legs, your left knee might be a little bit higher in the air. Be careful, pay attention how this pose feels in your body. Focus on your breath or any single point of focus and notice how your practice changes.
What you thinking? What you thinking? Where's your mind at? Don't you miss us? Don't you miss us? 'Cause you don't call that, you don't call that. you happy? Tell me, are you happy? Are you smiling? Are you smiling? Go happy. Tell me, girl, what happened? 'Cause I am done, yeah, I am done. I'm holding on to pieces of us that I just can't let go. I know this is a desperate kind of love, but it feels like it's hard. Where you going? Where you going? I'm holding on to pieces of us, 'cause I just can't let go. We don't wanna have a conversation. We don't wanna think about it. We just wanna fake it. We just wanna act like everything is great. Go back to the day watching movies in a base. And the problem is now I feel like everything has changed. And I'm trying to make a living on the music, but I feel like every time I look at you, I'm in a place. It's hard to be the man of the house when you ain't got a house. I hate this. It's complicated. It's complicated. It's complicated. We don't wanna talk. We don't wanna talk. It's complicated. I'm sitting in a hotel room like, why? Call your phone and apologize. Gotta be a way we can make this right. We can make this right. I'm holding on to pieces of us that I just can't let go.
Hold for a few more breaths.
I know this hurts. I know this it feels like it's home.
Inhale, slowly come up. Now lower your knee down, your left leg down on the floor in front of you. We're taking a sleeping zone on the left side. So swing your right leg behind you. Slide your leg back. Untuck your toes. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Press onto your hands. Lengthen your spine. Look up or drop your head back. Stay here for a few seconds. This is going to add a back bend. Keep stretching your hip flexors. Push your torso up and even backwards. And exhale, begin to walk your hands forward and down. Lower down to your forearms, maybe your chest. Remember to make these poses effortless. You will notice if your left side is a little bit more flexible than your right side. So make the modifications that you need to make this pose work for your body. You want to feel relaxed. You want to feel peaceful. Emotions might come up. Remember that emotions are here as a reminder to remind you that you are alive, that you're here, that you're feeling. Don't push any feelings away.
I'm at the bottom, but I don't know what the problem is. I'm in a box, but I'm the one that locked me in. Suffocating and I'm running out of oxygen. Where are my feelings? I no longer feel things. I know I should. I'm paralyzed. Where is the real?
Inhale, press into your hands. Come up. Keep your left knee in front of you, your left leg in front of you. Now swing your right leg in front. Now place your right leg on top of your left knee for fire logs on the left side. You should feel a stretch along the hip and thigh, kind of similar to a sleeping swan. So now try to lean forward on your next exhale. And as you do, your chest will push against your legs. If your hips start feeling a little loose, you can get down even further. Then pay attention if you can feel that stretch along your lower spine. Keep in mind that every yoga pose is bad for somebody. Everyone's anatomy and history are unique. And this means that each pose affects each person differently. So take your time to find the most beneficial sensation in your own body. Do not force the poses or any other poses that you will take in the future. Keep that in mind. Your bones, your muscles, the shape, the length, all comes together. If there is some poses that you can't achieve as easy, then that might be the reason. That doesn't take the effort away from it. You can still keep working towards success. Inhale and cross your legs. Plant your hands in front of you, send your legs behind you. Come down onto your belly. From your belly, press onto your forearms, bring them in front of you, palms down, facing forward. Slide your right knee closer to your right elbow. Keep your inner thigh down in contact with the floor. Make sure your shoulders are above your elbows. Send your chest forward and up, look up. If your eyes are closed, simply just drop your head back. Send your shoulders back, hips pressing down towards your mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Relax your shoulders, your neck.
Say you're here, but I don't feel it. Give me peace, but then you steal it. Watch them laugh at all my secrets.
And exhale, release your chest down. Send your right leg behind you. Bring your left knee closer to your left elbow. Your inner thigh down in contact with your mat. Get ready to come up. Inhale. Shoulders back. Press into your hands, your elbows. Drop your head back.
My heart pounding. Why haven't you found me yet? I hold you so proudly. Traumas, they surround me. I wish you just loved me back.
Exhale, slowly release sound, send your leg back. Now move to the long side of your mat. Begin on your tabletop. Walk your knees out wider than your hips. Now flex your feet so your toes face outward and your heels are directly behind your knees. You can always fold the ends of your mat to add more padding under your knees, or walk your knees closer together if that feels better. You can also place a blanket or towels under your legs or under your knees. Now walk your hands forward a little bit or maybe a lot. Place your forearms on a block or on the ground and reach the crown of your head forward and then your tailbone back. Keep your hips in the same plane as your knees. So remember, if you saw yourself from the side, you will see your knees right under your hips. This pose really targets areas in the groin muscles. So be very gentle. Try to rest as much as possible. So the wider your knees, the stronger the stretch. So adjust your width accordingly. The closer your pelvis is to the floor, the more intense the stretch will be. So try to adjust your distance accordingly. Inhale, slowly press into your hands, bring your knees together. Keep your big toes together now. Then send your hips back and down towards your heels. Chest down onto the floor, extend your arms in front of you for child's pose. Take one big inhale here and open your mouth, exhale. If your mat is folded, unfold your mat and come onto your back. Lay down on a resting position. Take one more pose here, Vinyasa. Extend your arms behind your head, palms touching, heels touching. Move your hands to the right upper corner of your mat and your feet to the right lower corner of your mat, making a moon with your body. We call this Vinyasa because it has the shape of a banana. Inhale, bring your arms back to center, feet back to center. Move your hands to the left corner of your mat and your feet to the left corner of your mat. Inhale, bring your body back to center. Find your resting pose. Find Shavasana, corpse pose. All the tissues of the body are changing and adapting to the stresses we put up on them. So if we never bend our knees or stretch our spines, the connective tissue is going to shorten to the minimum length. So to be able to accommodate our movements, we gotta stretch. We have to take yin poses to hold the poses for a little bit longer. It's okay to push ourselves hard, but it's also okay to rest, to stretch, to relax, to find balance in our own practice. That's one of the biggest reasons why we practice yin after our free flow sequences. Stay in Shavasana as long as you need today. Thank you so much for joining me today. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be at peace. Namaste.